But we have a question here from Jared Weber saying, this is a podcast question. As content creators, have you ever been recognized in public? If so, what was the experience like? And does it happen often? Who are you waving at?
Just the camera.
Okay.
Just wanted to say hi.
Have you ever been recognized in public? If so, what was the experience? Does it happen
Yes.
often?
Doesn't happen often.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore.
From your, let's give you your answer and we'll do mine.
Okay. No, it does not happen often. I got recognized this weekend though.
That's
so
pretty funny.
it's great because I have something to talk about. Because before that, I can't remember the last time.
Wow.
But this weekend I got to the arena in Las Vegas, and this kid came up to me. His name's Monkey. Shout out Monkey.
Monkey.
He came
Come
up
on,
to
live
me.
audience. That was funny.
Monkey. It was good. They don't get it. They don't
They
get it.
literally, they say nothing. They make noise, play TikToks, and then we actually say something funny. They don't even laugh.
Well, whatever. They're terrible. They're a terrible live audience.
Yeah,
You
bad.
gotta have the sign. Laugh. Clap.
Clap. Can we get a clap?
Okay. There's things happening that are not. All right, let's keep going here. This kid, he's 16 years old, taller than me, of course. And we had like a great convo.
Taller than me, of course.
Of course he was, dude. This kid was giant. This kid was like 6'2".
That's me.
16.
That's how tall I am.
Yeah. Huge. So tall. Anyway, we had a great convo. He came up to me. He was super polite. Had like a phenomenal. He showed me around, talked to me about the arena, like tell me about like what events they do and stuff. Phenomenal. Amazing.
Yeah.
So when that stuff happens, it's incredible. Got a picture together. Super cool guy. Sometimes it's a little awkward. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Sometimes I can actually tell that people are nervous, which
Oh,
is
man.
so ridiculous to me because this is me. I am irrelevant as they come, dude. Like I'm just a normal dude. Don't deserve any. You should not be nervous around me. I feel bad. It's like, why are you nervous? Like, I'm not
Yeah.
anyone. I'm not relevant at all, bro. Just relax. You're good. Anyway, that's my answer. It doesn't happen often. It really does. Hey, it doesn't.
No, it's about the same for me too. It doesn't really happen that much. Dude, the worst is when you're like in a group and you're with like Noah and like some of the guys, and then somebody comes up and they're like, "Yo, Noah, what's up?" And you're just sitting next
You're
to
just
Noah,
like,
and you're like,
Well, now I know. Now I really know that I am in fact irrelevant.
I'm giving Noah a hard time with that one, but
No, that's happened.
yeah, it's literally
multiple
happened.
times. In fact, like this is like Z House meetups, bro. To keep it on brand here, people would come to the meetups sometimes and just know Lex, like they wouldn't know anyone else. Which is like, wow, it's tough. All right,
That's
man. I'm
not
just gonna
good.
be over here getting some popcorn. Or
Hey, do you need water?
Yeah, like, you want me to? You need my Sharpie right here too.
Yeah, use it to decide.
Yeah, I got you.
That's funny. I would say for me, I always describe it for me when I was in college back at Auburn in Alabama. And this is what's crazy to me because I think it's really weird that I don't want to like stereotype Alabama, but the stereotype of Alabama is it's country. Like it's not really techie, right? So gaming stuff, I'm sure a ton of people play video games in Alabama, but you know what I mean? I didn't feel like anybody would know me in Alabama at all. But in college, it happened, I would say, once or twice every semester. That's my answer to this question. Like I would once or twice every semester of school, somebody would see me and be, JC, you go to school here? Oh my God. Like for some reason they just didn't know I went to Auburn. I made it like pretty public always. I was going to Auburn, but I remember one time being with like a lot of my IRL, that's so weird saying that, but you know what I mean? With my college friends, not my YouTube friends.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we were going to like one of the Auburn football games, because literally like 70,000 people in a stadium, basically.
Right.
It's crazy. I remember being in the line, going in the student section, and this kid, he looked like he was maybe 16 or 17, something like that. And he just like, I'm talking to all my friends, all these friends I've known like since I went to school with them back in high school. Some of them, have stuck around. We all went to Auburn together. And he comes by, he's like, JC, bro, can I get a picture with you, man? And I remember I was just with all of like, all my friends from like high school, elementary school, and all that sort of thing. And they just had this look that was like, what the hell is going on? Like, because they just don't think of me that way at all, that
that you're like a low key celebrity.
I'm not a celebrity though. That's the thing. Like I'm not.
But you are.
No. I don't even. I am a small channel compared to all the channels out there, especially nowadays.
Yeah.
Right. But I thought that was crazy to me. Like it's so humbling. Like I'm going to school, going to a football game, out of literally thousands of people that are there in town that day, and somehow this person found me, and he wasn't like he was like stalking me or anything.
No.
He literally just like, oh shoot, like dude,
Yeah.
can we get a picture? Like I watched your videos for like a long time, and I'm like, dude, what? Sure, absolutely. Like never feel, you know, when someone feels like really scared to like take a picture or something, like dude, no, like please, no one else ask me, please.
Yeah.
Like especially us, we're like, dude, yes, I'll take a picture with you, of course.
I think it's awesome.
It's a really awesome feeling. I think ZWC, like kind of rounding back to the ZWC stuff at the beginning, that was one of the first times in my life where it really hit me that, not to say my audience wasn't real or like my subs weren't real, but like seeing them in person and like having that fan meetup, that was my really like first fan
time.
meetup thing. Fan is a weird thing to describe with my stuff. I never like think that I have fans.
Yeah, just people to watch you, your audience, subscribers.
But I remember just being at ZWC and like being on the microphone and people like, oh, it's JC. I'm like, this is freaking weird, cool, dude. I was literally just like, this is not my element at all. I don't feel like I deserve this. But I would say it happened like once or twice every year, like one of those kind of things, like every semester or something. And it was always really humbling. And I will say, like, to sort of close off this question, I know we're going a little bit over on time, but one of my favorite things that ever happened to us, I think we were all there, a lot of us were there together, was we went to Canada. We had a Canadian trip to visit Pat. It was great. And we went on a wine tour. And this was one of my favorite interactions ever. It was just so smooth, not awkward at all. And, you know, the awkwardness, you know, sometimes is like super humbling and like you're saying, it's like, dude, don't even be awkward, man. I'm literally like a nobody. Do not like be awkward about it. But this guy was so chill. And we were just like all at this table in Canada drinking wine. And he comes up to us and he's like, dude, I had to come over here and say what's up to you guys. Like, it was like one of those times where he started out listing like Noah. And so I was like, oh, he's probably just only going to say Noah or only going to say Pat or something. But then he like listed like all of us. He's like, Noah, JC, Pat, like everybody. And I was like, dude, this guy knows me. Like, what? That's crazy.
He was cool.
And it was my favorite interaction because he just said, what's up? I think he might have gotten a picture. I can't remember if he did or not. Maybe not. Maybe he didn't even take a picture. He just wanted to say, hey. But then he went back to his table, I think, and we carried on with our thing. And then later, the waiter comes over to our table and says, by the way, this guy, he's already left, but this guy at the other table bought you guys this bottle of wine and had like a note with it just saying like, nice to meet you guys. And literally he just bought like a bottle of wine for our table. And I was like, dude, that was like one of the moments I'll never forget of just how nice that was.
It was the smoothest interaction. He's like, hey, like I don't want to, impede on you. Like your
because he knew we were together. Like
but he's like, I love you guys. I know all of you. Like you guys rock. Something like that.
That was
awesome. That guy was really cool.
Coolest interactions ever. And
I wonder if he's listening to this. Unlikely.
Probably not.
Unlikely. But if he is, can you imagine?
That guy was amazing.
He was a homie.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite things ever. But I mean, it does happen, but
rarely. But it does happen. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's always super humbling. I think just closing out that question, it's unbelievably
Definitely
so
humbling.
nice to just be able to even have that conversation with someone and be like, yeah, I watch your videos. It's like, dude, no, you don't. You're lying. You're lying to me. No, you don't.
I always ask him which ones.
Yeah, that's what really gets.
Because then I know if they're like bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, I just know. Like I know of you.
Yeah, dude, the zombie thing. Yeah. All right.
That's it. That's episode 3. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts.
Wherever you find your podcasts.
Pretty much. We're on Google Podcasts now.
Wow.
I didn't even know that was a thing until I put it on Google Podcasts. It's everywhere. It's everywhere.
Nice.
We're spreading like, okay, never mind. I'm not going to go there.